No match for me!
None are, dear wolf.
Hello everybody, Vialythen here. So today Riot just released Jihn The Virtuoso. So this is the actual release of him. He's not on the PBE yet, as you can see. Don't have an option to buy him yet. He should be though soon, and when he does, I'll be sure to bring you guys gameplay of him. So, let's take a look at his abilities. So his passive is Whisper. Jihn's gun Whisper chambers 4 shots, the last of which always crits and applies extra damage based on a portion of his target's missing health. After firing all 4 shots, Jihn takes a moment to reload. Jihn's crits deal less damage than normal, and his attack speed doesn't actually scale with attack speed. Instead, Jihn gains attack damage from his attack speed and crit chance. He earns through itemization and runes, while crits give him burst of movement speed based on his attack speed. So this is pretty crazy. His basic attack is an execute every 4 attacks, and I don't know how you actually get more attack speed. Maybe he just has a set attack speed and you have to do that. And his attack speed's just the same the whole game. So that'd be really interesting. But he's definitely extremely mobile. He'll definitely have a lot of attack damage. So there's his passive. See that he demolished that 4th minion. So his Q, Dancing Grenade. Jihn throws a canister at nearby targeted enemy. After landing, the canister bounces up to 4 times on other nearby enemies. Killing an enemy with Dancing Grenade causes the following bounce to deal extra damage. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Alright, so that's pretty nice. That's going to be a nice farming and poke tool. Although it doesn't say it prioritizes champions, so if you use it as a poke tool, you just might end up hitting a lot of minions. His W. Passive effect. Enemy champions that have been struck by Jihn's basic attacks, captive audience, which is his E, or any allied damage are marked for a few seconds. Active. Jihn fires a massively long-range shot that damages all enemy minions in the first enemy champion in a target direction. If the enemy champion he strikes has already been marked, they're briefly rooted while Jihn himself gains a burst of movement speed. Let's take a look at this. Wow, okay, so this is pretty much a Lux ultimate that can stun. That's pretty crazy, guys. That's gonna be really fun to play around with. Now we have his E, Captive Audience. Jihn places a trap on the ground that turns invisible after arming. Enemy champions that walk over the trap trigger it, revealing and marking them with Deadly Flourish, and creating a large slowing zone. After a brief pause, the trap detonates, damaging all enemies inside its explosion. Let's take a look at this. So that seems to slow for, it seems to do the slow for a long time before it actually damages. He could have easily gotten out of that if he just kept walking towards me. So you either need to be really good with your placement here, or you pretty much want to use this for the slow, and that'll make it easier for you to get the W off, and then you'll snare him, and you'll hopefully be able to execute him with your passive. Or let's take a look at the ultimate. Jihn fully assembles his weapon before taking aim in a target direction, revealing all marked targets in a huge area. He can then fire 4 rounds that stop at the first enemy champion struck, slowing them and dealing damage based off their missing health. Jihn's 4th and final shot with Curtain Call deals massively increased damage and is guaranteed to crit. So this is like pretty strong. This is all of these execute, like, executes are kind of a big deal in my opinion, because, like, obviously, it's a great way to finish off an enemy champion. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, that's a pretty massive range, alright. Goes through all minions. Slows them. Yeah, that's pretty nice ultimate. It kind of looks like... It's kind of like if you took Miss Fortune's ultimate and added it to Caitlyn's ultimate. So I'll leave a link to this page if you guys want to read all this stuff. I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll be sure to bring you as much Jihn gameplay as I can. So yeah. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, and I'll bring you gameplay as soon as I can. There's Jihn the Virtuoso.